Hi, this video is to show you how to run prerequisite reports for English 111 and English 111.3 classes. To do that, you need to enter into the MyNova system. You can go to the main Nova homepage, click on the MyNova button in the upper right-hand corner, click again in the middle of the screen, and log in from there. If you prefer, you can also just type the address directly into your browser bar. It's my.vccs.edu. So we're going to be working within SIS, the Student Information System. Click on that, and the first thing you'll want to do is go to your schedule and make note of the 5-digit class number for English 111. It's 5 digits with the parentheses, usually on the second line. Actually write that down because you're going to need that information when you run the report. So once you have your class number, or numbers plural, you want to go to the main menu, VCCS College, Student Records, and this is showing a whole bunch of reports for colleges across the state, community colleges across the state. We're looking for Nova, NVCC, class roster with developmental history, because again, this is for English 111 and English 111.3. If this is the first time you're running the report, you want to give it a name. So you can use your name, you can use a series of initials, you can use your dog's name, you can use your dog's initials. It really doesn't matter as long as it doesn't have spaces in it. Anything that you can remember easily. So I'm just going to give it a name. And then you'll be taken to a screen which asks you, in which you'll need to fill in some fields. Yours might be blank. So the academic institution, it's just a code for Nova, NV280. It's always the same for Nova, NV280. The term you want to look for, you can either fill in the digits manually or use the magnifying glass to click on the semester that you want to search for. So for spring 2017, for example, you can just click on that. The first digit refers to the century, so that's never going to change. The middle 2 digits refer to the year, and the final 4th digit refers to the semester. 2 is spring, 3 is summer, 4 is fall. So you'll also want to fill in the subject area, the catalog number, the campus. This is a little bit wacky. The Annandale campus is indicated with the letter N because Alexandria took the A, so we've got the N. And then, although the field here says the class number is optional, you really do need to fill it in because otherwise you'll get the prereqs for every English 111 class that we're running in the spring semester on the Annandale campus. So put in that 5-digit number that you recorded earlier. Click on, you don't even have to save it, you just want to click on the yellow Run button in the upper right-hand corner. It'll show you some output information, you click OK. And then you want to go to the process monitor to see what's going on with that report. I've been running a whole bunch today. You're not going to have all of these lines, you'll probably just have 1 or 2. So you want to look at the top line here. You want your run status to say queued, your distribution status, you want your run status to say success, your distribution status to say posted eventually. So you want to keep clicking the yellow refresh button here until you get those words that you need. Don't click the F5, just keep using the yellow refresh button. Once you've got the run status saying success, distribution status saying posted, you can click on the blue details link, click on the view log/trace link, and then click on the PDF link, which is going to be the middle link within this file list. When you do that, you'll open up a new tab. I'm going to open up a different PDF file that has some information I blacked out so that I'm not violating anybody's privacy here. So this is a prerequisite report for a regular old English 111 class. And what you want to be looking for is the information in the student groups column, which is usually the middle column here. You want to look for a note that says the student took a placement test of some sort, probably the VPT, the Virginia Placement Test, and scored in such a way that he or she is now placed into English 111. That's it. If you see the English 111 in student groups, he or she is eligible to take your class. You'll see this is not super user-friendly in terms of, like, it doesn't give us one student per page. The second student's already starting to show up here at the bottom of page 1, continues on to page 2. So again, I'm just checking to see for that English 111 is present in student groups. If there's some other information in there or no information in student groups, I would suggest the first thing you do is to contact your assistant dean. Most of the time there's a reason for an anomaly, and rather than get the student unnecessarily upset, see if you can get in touch with your assistant dean first and try to find out more information about that student's particular case. So this is for English 111. If you're teaching an English 111 class with ENF3, your class roster with developmental history might look a little bit different. You're probably going to have a little bit more information here. Student groups, again, we're talking about English 111 with ENF3 now, so you want to look for this kind of student group. You might also see developmental classes that the student has already taken on the right-hand column. Here's an example of a student who initially placed into ESL, English as a Second Language. So you want to see that he or she has successfully completed ESL 51 and 52. So you have, you see here, ESL 52 has a grade of S for satisfactory. That's fabulous. ESL 51, the student withdrew once and then came back, took it again, and has now successfully completed 51. So they've got 51, 52. They're ready for your class English 111 with ENF3. Again, you've got a student group of ESL 51 and 52. So you want to make sure that the student has successfully completed ESL 51 and 52 before moving into your class English 111 with ENF3. So that's really it. Make sure to look at the student groups. Sometimes you'll also need to look at developmental classes that the student has taken. And as a first step, if anything seems wacky or isn't making sense to you, or you don't see the necessary prerequisites, contact your assistant dean, see if you can get more information from him or her about this particular student's case. Thanks a lot for watching this video. I hope you have a great semester.